Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over my monthly roundup, all the things that I have tried in the last month. Before I get into that, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Number one, I know that all of the people that follow me already know about Mel Thompson passing away. This is my hair is standing up on my arm just talking about it. I can't process that this has happened. It's still such a shock. I've been watching Mel for over a year now, and she was just simply so talented, so beautiful, and you could tell right away that Mel feels everything with her whole heart. Everything that's going on around her, whether she personally knows people or not, Mel is one of those people, I like to call them empaths. They just feel everything so deeply on such a deep level. And it was very apparent when you watch her and hear her talk about different things going on in her life and in the world. You could see that. And she did share some of her health journeys with us. And we have physically seen some of the struggles that she's went through by noticing in her videos when she wasn't, all there, but she still pushed through for all of her followers, including, myself. And she gave us that escape to go to. She's going to be missed. I keep equating it in my mind as like when we lose our superstars in music, and I don't know why. I guess because I'm a big music lover. I feel like Mel was one of our Elvis Presleys in the beauty community, or Whitney Houston's, are just one of our greats in this community. Her talent separated her from the rest of the community, but also her heart, I feel like. And I don't mean that there aren't some really good people in this community, because they are. I feel like the beauty community has some of the best people on the internet in it. And I may be biased, but I just feel that way. So we have some really huge hearts in this community. And, we've seen that by the outpouring since Mel's passing. I pray that she knew how much she was loved, on what kind of level people respected her. And I hope that she knew all that. This kind of hits home for me in a way, and I guess because of the health struggles that I have went through, and there's nothing, Mel and I didn't share any health issues, but for those of you that know or don't know, I'm not in the best health either, due to some issues that I had back in 2015, and I have some major surgeries that I'm looking at down the road. And so Mel's health journey kind of reminded me of me a lot. So I think that really hits home for somebody, and there may be other people in the community that's the same way. So I think that's why there's certain moments that I can hold it together, and certain moments that I just go all to pieces, because I think about her family and the things that they're going through. Because back in 2015, when my family thought that they were going to lose me, and it was pretty evident that I was a goner, they've shared with me those feelings that they had. And so I feel so bad for her family and her close friends. And I want them to know, I don't think they'll ever see this video, but if they do, I want them to know that I've been praying for them. And I know that there will be nothing ever be able to replace Mel in their lives, but I hope that they find some comfort in each other somehow, and in the legacy that Mel has left for all of us. I hope they find comfort in that. And they are, Kelsey has started a GoFundMe page, and you can go on her Instagram, and I will link that below, and give if you want. You can go to her Instagram, you can go to Wayne Goss's Instagram, and it's in their bio there, the link is. I think several people have it in their Instagram feeds, so, or in their Instagram bios. And you may already know about it. I may not be telling you any news, and that's great, but I just felt like I needed to speak on this. I didn't want to ignore it and just keep uploading videos. So I felt like I needed to honor Mel in some way and just say my piece. So, Mel, I hope that you are, well, I know you are. I don't have to hope. I know that you're at peace and no longer suffering from all your illness, and I guess I want to thank you for everything you've left our community to remember you by, and thank you to all those people that you have helped, for being just a guiding light and a huge heart, I guess. Guys, I suck at stuff like this, so I think that we just need to honor her in the best way and help the family. If you can't give money, you know, by watching her videos, that helps the family too. From what I understand, they're going to leave her YouTube channel up as a place for all of us to go and spend time with Mel and see Mel and remember her. So, and it also, you know, helps the family financially, I'm sure, by continuing to watch her videos. So, okay, guys, I'm going to take a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I had to dry my face and stop. I had to just turn the waterworks off. I can't. I hate crying. It stops my nose up so bad. And then I can't breathe because I can't breathe good anyway. So, oh. So another thing that I wanted to discuss before we get into the monthly video or the monthly roundups is doing my monthly shout out. And normally I forget and I have to come back in with the video at the end. But I remembered this month. So my shout out this month is not to a YouTuber, but it is to an influencer present, or a person that is present in our beauty community. This person, she goes out of her way to back us in the beauty community, to assist. I know there are many people that she moderates on their lives. She shouts people out all the time, helping people grow their channels, and she's just a ray of sunshine. She really is. She's so funny. I have felt that I've really bonded with her very closely. We just have a kinship with one another. And some of you may know her, and all of you may know her. I don't know, but she's trying to get her Instagram page up to 1,000. She's almost at 1,000 followers. And I would like to help her get there. On Instagram, she's known as Miss Unnecessary, but to me, she's known as Tammy, or some of you may know her as Tammy Sue. So I'm going to put her Instagram down in the description box. Guys, I cannot tell you how deserving she is to get your follow on Instagram. I really don't. I really feel like 100%, I don't care if Tammy knows you or not, if you DM her needing help of any kind, there's not a doubt in my mind that Tammy wouldn't bend over backwards to try to help anybody. So she's just the sweetest, and she's very loving and protective of our little community we have. You know, the beauty community is huge, but then inside the beauty community, we all have our little hubs or streets or however you want to say it. And so in our little circle inside the beauty community, Tammy is very protective of that community. She acts as a sounding board, a news feed. Anything you need to know, I feel like you can go to Tammy if you've missed something, and she knows it. She is a pivotal key in our little hub, I feel like. Without her, I think that our community would look a lot differently. And I'm just glad that she's here. I'm so blessed that I've got to meet her on this platform. And I'm sure if you guys go reach out to her and follow her, you will soon know what I mean about Tammy and how positive she is. So go give her a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in now to the monthly roundup. So I felt like I tried quite a bit this month, but still not as much as I have in other months. So, but it was a decent month. So I'm going to start out with what I've got on my eyes right now, and that is the Retro Palette by Natasha Denona. I'm doing my per your request. So, and some of you had requested a second look on this, and so that's what I'm wearing now. I have videoed this, and it will be up after this video. So this is the beautiful palette. I don't think that it screams retro to me. I think if anything, this should have been the Love palette. That's just my feelings. I don't know what you all think. But nonetheless, no matter what it's called, I love the palette. I love the colors. So I'm very glad to have this. My next palette is also coming up in my per your request video. And that is the Hauntingly Glamorous palette by Alien Cosmetics. This is such a beautiful palette. I love the artwork. I always love Alien Cosmetics artwork. This is what the inside looks like. Guys, this palette is pigmented on another level. But let me tell you, look at that. It blends so wonderfully, even to be so highly pigmented. This palette is just amazing. I love the color story in it. There's so many different things you can do with it. I get so inspired when I open this palette. So I definitely am glad that I got this. The next one is also another Alien Cosmetics palette that I've tried in last month. And that is the Not Normal palette. This one also is in my per your request video coming up. So I have a second look using this palette as well. It is gorgeous. This gives me all the grungy goodness that I need from a palette. It is just beautiful. I'm telling you, whatever they're doing over there at Alien Cosmetics, they're doing it. The color stories, the formula, the layout, the artwork, they just get it right every time. So, the next thing that I have is a highlighter palette. This came from that package from Clara's Makeup Diary, my friend in Germany. This is a Berry M highlighter palette. I haven't used any of the creams yet, but I did use both of these powders. And I have to say, they are beautiful. There they are right there. So, I'm so glad that I have this. And I will continue to use it. The next eyeshadow palette that I have that I used for the month is another favorite of mine. I'm really surprised that I didn't get a request for a second look out of this palette, but I didn't. So anyway, that is the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. I love the artwork on this. I just love everything about this palette. She's so beautiful and just so Halloween and just everything that my little heart could ever want. Love it. So glad that I have that. The next palette is from ColourPop, and it is the Tinkerbell palette. I got this because, I don't know, I think because the color story was cute. I have to say, the only thing that I have to say negatively about this is there's glitter on the outside of the package, and I hate when companies do that because that glitter gets everywhere. I hate that. Other than that, this is a really good palette. It's very heavy as far as their other ColourPop palettes. This is a very weighty palette. It's a very pretty color story. There are no glitters in here. I've done 2 looks with this so far, and they both look wildly different from one another. And I just like it. It's I can't really say anything bad about it. So there's that. The next palette that I have in here is from Juvia's Place. This is their Rebel Honey palette. This is a really good quad. It's very easy to work with. This gave me a spiced pumpkin eye look like you wouldn't believe. This is a perfect palette for fall. I love these little quads from Juvia's Place. Another eyeshadow palette. I go through a lot of eyeshadow palettes every month, it looks like. Is the Wild Jaguar palette from Huda Beauty. This was the only one out of that collection that I picked up. And as soon as I seen this color story, I said, that puppy is coming home with me. I love this palette. You can get a purple look. You can get a grungy purple look. You can get a khaki look. There are so many things you can do with just these little 9 pans. And I love this palette. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with eyeshadow palettes and get them all out of the way. So the next one, I don't think you guys are going to be shocked at all that this is one of my favorites for the month. This is the It's Belle Cosmetics Flare palette. Guys, the only color that kind of let me down, or I wouldn't say let me down, but I'm curious as to what's going on, is this amethyst color. It doesn't really, it's really hard pressed in the pan. So I don't know if it's supposed to be that light. I mean, I've never had anything from It's Belle to come off like that. So I don't know. I'm going to press that over that blue and just see what happens. I mean, it gives a little something, but not, it's not like the other colors. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm used to with It's Belle. I'm used to that. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm used to that great formula. So I don't really know what happened to that color. But other than that one, the rest of this palette is amazing. If you liked the Breaking the Rules palette, you're going to love this palette. So I say go for it. I'm so glad I have it. And I really don't see anything that It's Belle will put out that I won't purchase. I just think that everything that Nell's doing over there is just amazing. So I have 2 more palettes. These are older palettes, but they were new to me. So I have the Exotic Peacock palette from Pinky Rose, and I have the 80s palette from Pinky Rose. I have to say, the first time me using Pinky Rose, I like the formula. The color story of these palettes are key. If you like colorful palettes, they are nice. I'm so glad that I got them. Okay, so no more eyeshadow in here. So the next thing that I have are lashes. I tried these new, they're by Kiss, and they're Ever Ease lashes. And I have to say, they are natural, but they are beautiful. I love these so much that I went and bought 2 more packs. So I will be glad to have those in my collection for a while. I also got this eyeliner from Sigma. Indigo Bird is the color. I love the color of it right there. But for the waterline, this does not say at all. I will try it again on my lids. But in the waterline, this pencil sucks. I also got this Lash Princess mascara from Essence. This is one of the only mascaras that I do not really, I'm not going to say I don't like, but this is the worst mascara from Essence I've ever tried. It's kind of dry, and you can't really build it without it clumping on the base. Really bad. So I would stay away from that one. I tried this eyeshadow primer or grip eye primer from Milk. This is supposed to be good for, of course, your eyeshadow and your under eye. Tried it for both. I like it. I'm surprised that it works as good as it does, but it's really, really good. That's all I can say. Cheek products. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get through this. This is a brow product from NYX. It is the Professional Lift and Snatched Brow Pen. I like this pen. It gives really good stiff lines. And I like the color on it. And it doesn't feel like it's going to dry out after one use. That was really good too. Cheek products. I have 4 cheek products. One is a Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop. It's from the Tinkerbell collection, and it's the Magic Moon. It is very pretty. It looks like that. So gorgeous. I enjoyed that a lot. I also have the Terra del Sol bronzer. This is a Bellissima creation. This is also one of the bronzers that... This was one of the bronzers that came to me from Germany that Clara sent. This has a red tone to it, and I normally don't like bronzers that lean very red, but this one's pretty if you're light-handed. And it... God, I don't know what that is, but it smells like a man's cologne. And I freaking love it. I would love to have that scent in a candle. Smell it. Just smell it. I wish you could smell it. It's beautiful. So, I love that. Then I picked up 2 products from Tower 28. I got the Bronzino in West Coast. I like the formula of this bronzer. I wish it was a little bit darker. I have to build it up quite a bit, I feel. But the tone in the darker bronzers seem like they're not going to be the right tone for me. So, this was the lightest one, but I really didn't expect it to be that light. You have to build it up a lot to get that type of color. So, I do like it. The blush, oh, so beautiful. I want to, on the top of my head, I'm not sure, but I want to go back and see if they have a really peach or orange shade, because I love that. Next is a bunch of lips. This is all I've got left. So, I have a Dose of Colors lipstick in the color Stone, which is a classic. And then I got the lip from the Tinkerbell collection in Clap If You Believe. This is very liquidy, but very comfortable, and it lasts quite a while. I like it. Then I have 4 lippies from Alien Cosmetics. I have Eerie, Brew, Potion, and Leaves. So this is Leaves. This is Potion, Brew, and Eerie. So, of course, you guys already know that Alien Cosmetics is my favorite lippies of life right now. So, I don't need to even get started on that. I'm putting all this stuff back in my little basket here so I can disperse it out where it needs to go. So, guys, I don't know if you're aware, but I also have really good news that I hit a little over 300 subscribers this month on YouTube. So the channel is growing. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate all of the time and energy that you give to my channel and watching my videos, commenting and liking. This means so much to me, guys. And I hope that we can get to 500 soon. I want to just keep growing. because the larger that our little channel gets here, the more friends that we have, and that's what I'm really here to do. I want to make so many new friends. So I'm going to add a little something for the giveaway for when I hit 500, of course. And I thought that we would add one of my favorite lipsticks. So I got a couple of extra Alien Cosmetic lipsticks. And this one is in the color Brew. I think it's going to be a beautiful fall color. So I wanted to add that to the 500 subscriber giveaway pile. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway on Instagram when I hit 500. I'm only about 50 away. And I'm going to be giving away a Vive palette whenever I hit 500 on Instagram. So hopefully we will get there really, really soon. I cannot wait. I've got some really cute ideas for our channel. And, excuse me, I hope you guys just stick around with me and play with some makeup, learn some new techniques, spend a lot of money, because that's what it seems like I do. I spend a lot of money. Oh, does anybody need to buy a kidney? There's so much coming out. I'm just kidding. But, guys, I'm going to hop off of here and end this monthly roundup. The next video coming out should be the Per Your Request video. And then I don't know what's coming from there. I do know that I have a lot of new stuff. I've got a full face of new stuff that I'm trying out. I will give you a sneak peek of one of the things that's on my face that will be coming in a video. That is the new Hourglass palette. I know I'm fair skinned. I got the dark one, and the reason I got the dark one's because I wanted this powder and not the one that came in the light palette. But I've got that coming. I also bought the Pat McGrath palette, so that will be coming. I have some Halloween-based palettes that I'm wanting to do. I also got a Disney collab. I bought the Lunar Beauty palette the other day. I also bought the new Be Perfect palette. So I've got a lot of things, and I'm hoping that I can continue to feel good and get some more content out. Hopefully, I've got so much that I need to put out. I really need to put a video a day out, but I don't know. We'll at least shoot for every 2 days anyway. But guys, again, thank you for spending your time with me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And guys, if you will look in my description box, there's a link there that will take you to my link tree. If you're not following on Instagram, you need to go do that. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Until then, I love you and God bless.